Keith, I want you to write this down. I want you to remember this. I said, everything is a learned behavior. Everything is a learned behavior. We don't come out of the womb with the skill sets and the right mindset and the right this. Yes, you could say we're all children of the creator, if you call it God, source, love, universe, Jesus, Buddha, whatever your spiritual path is. We're all divinely created by whatever it is that brought us here. And yes, when you go into personality science, you learn that there is nature and there's nurture. When I became board certified in personality science with DISC, with Codebreaker and so forth, I learned that you do have in your DNA certain characteristics like any creature has, like any human being has. Part of us is nature and part of us is nurture, meaning part of us is predestined before we're born as far as we're going to be more extrovert and more introvert. But another big part is as we're born and we grew up in the household we grew up, we have the right teachers, we have the right mentors, we have a breakthrough, we can then shift our personality. I've had people that I've worked with, crazy. One of them was with the financial services. He was actually in the Air Force. He was very analytical. He was very shy, and he made it out of, I think he was selected out of 2,000 applicants as the top 10 people to be a fighter pilot in the Air Force. He made that mold, but he was so gifted at that talent. But when it came to communication, personality, a charismatic personality, an influencer salesperson, he had no confidence. And he came to me, he says, I'm an introvert and I need help. And we did a breakthrough with him. And I could tell you the reason why was he retired from the Air Force and now he was trying to find his next career, and he got into financial services. And when he got into financial services, he couldn't have conversations with people. He couldn't sell. He couldn't make money. So I had a breakthrough with them. And he went from, and this kind of like stretches the mind because people think, oh, if you're an introvert, you're an introvert the rest of your life. If you're an extrovert, you're an extrovert your life. There are people that can be introverted that can actually expand, can grow the extrovert personality. And a great example is Michael Jackson. Most people look at Michael Jackson. If you look at him off stage, very shy, right? Maybe quite introverted, but then you see him on stage. And people also say that about Beyonce, right? Famous singer. When she's not on stage, she's not this alter ego personality. She's not this maybe magnanimous person, sweet person, Michael, her, anybody, but you can actually, it's a muscle. You can develop these other colors of your personality. And some people have done it and become legends of it. So he says to me, he says, well, I'm not on. I'm like, dude, you're not born with this. This is something you cultivate and you grow. And then in working with him, you get to see the transformation, right?